That's crazy.
No, that's crazy.
They don't know what we're talking about. They have no idea. All right, guys, it's a cup night. Everybody be on your
We want the cup, baby.
Everybody, welcome to the pregame show.
Let's go.
Presented by Miller Lite. What time is it, boys?
Murray time.
Let's hope so, man. NBA Cup night. We're coming to you live from the Toyota Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Do yourself a favor. Hop in the Toyota chat. Show all the other Denver Nuggets fans. Join the conversation. Talk to us. Talk about us. Talk about something random. It doesn't matter. Nuggets are hosting the Golden State Warriors in a rematch of opening night. A chance to avenge their first loss of the season. And yes, the courts are red, because it's the Emirates Cup presented by Taco Bell.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting
Sponsored
it right.
by Sprite. It is tonight, the NBA Cup, baby. Harrison wins here.
I mean, I'm hyped for the cup, baby. Hyped to see this red court. I'm going to say it's a... Not saying I've seen it yet, but I'm going to say it's a slight downgrade over last year's blue court.
I don't remember.
Or did we have the yellow court last year? I think we had the blue court last year.
These things do not stick in my memory. You'll be
Red
surprised
courts
to
are
know.
tough, though. Not as tough as some other colors that have been chosen for other Northwest Division teams.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Superstar Devs in the house.
The best 4 words in basketball is, we want the cup. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows
Well,
it, man.
we want the Emirates Cup. That's 5 words.
No, I'm not going too far.
Presented by Taco Bell. Come on.
Yeah, that's too many.
That's too much,
Yeah,
huh?
it got to be catchy.
It's not catchy. NBA Cup is here. Harrison, the Warriors are in town.
Yeah.
We got to get revenge on Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler. We got to get revenge on those guys.
Well, I would say the Warriors don't want the cup. Doesn't seem like they do. Steph Curry was ruled out of this game yesterday
Oh, my God.
with an illness. A lot of people are saying Serbian flu season is here. It's November.
A lot of people are
But
saying that.
illness was the reason, he was ruled out. Draymond Green was also on the injury report. He is playing, though.
Oh, wow.
And they got a couple other guys that, might be in. I haven't seen definitive words on Jimmy Butler. Questionable. Moses Moody, also questionable. So we'll see what type of Warriors team we get tonight. It seems like
Al Horford, too.
Al Horford also questionable. Thank you. So their starting point guard out in Curry. Their next best player out in Jimmy Butler. Next best offensive player for sure. Starting center out in Al Horford or questionable. So, we'll see what type of team we get. They might be just laying down on this road trip to Denver like we see a lot of teams do. For the Nuggets, everybody's off the injury report. Jamal's off it. Cam Johnson's off it. Somehow Zeke Naji's on it now with an ankle sprain, but he is the only one.
So Nuggets will be without Zeke Naji tonight.
Well, maybe.
Okay. We'll see.
Has he played this year?
Dev.
Garbage time.
My bad.
Yeah.
He's on the injury report.
Yeah.
My bad.
David Adelman, pre-game, he was talking about the defense. This is his favorite quote that I had. He said, look, we've done some good things so far, and the guys believe in it. The guys believe in the defense. That's his read on it. And he also said that, look, to beat a lot of teams in this league, a lot of teams in the Western Conference, you need a lot of pitches. Meaning, you need to go to a lot of different looks. You need to have a lot of things in your playbook defensively. And so that's what it feels like the Nuggets are doing specifically on the defensive end of the floor early in the season. They're trying out a lot of things. Zone, man, a hybrid approach, pressing, because they know they're going to need it later in the season and in the playoffs.
Yeah, sure. I have the starting lineup for them if you want it.
Oh,
I would love it.
All right, starting lineup for the Warriors is Pods, Moody, Jimmy Butler,
Oh, he is playing. Okay.
Kuminga, Draymond Green.
Okay.
Hey, man, I feel like, all right, so that's what I was waiting for. This is kind of a tough spot to be in because they're so different without Steph. Obviously, they are weaker.
Yeah.
But this is kind of tough to prepare for because I have no idea how they're going to play tonight. What's their
Right.
style of – what is their style? What's their go-to?
Give the ball to Kuminga and watch
Kuminga?
out. Kuminga and Moody has been their scores now that Curry has been out.
Okay.
Draymond didn't play last game, but I mean they don't have many scores. It has to be those guys because somebody's going to have to create, and they don't have many creators.
Yeah, I mean, Pajemski is going to have the ball even more than he usually does. And, like, thinking back to that opener, he was a factor. Like, just his dribble drive game really kept the Nuggets off balance. He got into the lane, made stuff happen. So I've got to think that he's going to be even more of a focal point. And then, yeah, like Jimmy Butler in the ISO game.
Al Horford is out of this game. So it's going to really be a lot of Jokic and Draymond.
Definitely. And, I mean, that's Draymond, obviously, like, one of the toughest guys to go against in the league. Jokic's figured him out over the last couple of years, but you got to think they'll be throwing a lot of different coverages at him, too.
It's an interesting one. I do feel like it needs to be a Jokic game then. I mean, Draymond is a phenomenal defender. He's a tough matchup, but they don't have size around him. Kuminga is an interesting one. I think that AG and Kuminga is kind of a nice battle. You know, both very athletic guys. If you can limit him, who's scoring for them? You know, I think that's kind of the question you have to ask. So, nonetheless, Nuggets just have to get this one. I mean, this is a home game, even if Steph Curry was healthy, and I wish he was because I kind of wanted the measuring stick game, everything just kind of being equal. But now the way it is, I think Denver has to look at this as a game you absolutely have to get a win on.
Yeah, you have to, and you have to start, right in this game. You should really be able to just come out and try to blitz them because they don't have a second unit right now. A lot of their backup guys are starting in this game. They're going to be small. The way that they play is around Steph Curry, and then everybody else tries to operate. Now they have to go against their entire game plan. They're playing in altitude against this Nuggets team who was, started out the season well, and you have Jokic who's playing, some of his best ball right now. So I do think that you should get out and play extremely aggressive early on in the same way that they did last game where they used their size to their advantage. So I think this is an inside game. You need to get inside and just really go after them.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, the Nuggets have been at their best this season when they've owned the paint. That's been the case the last couple of years. And this is, again, a night where Jokic should eat inside. Aaron Gordon should be able to eat inside. And then from there, other things open up with the offense.
Can we do a quick? This is the Cup game, by the way. Do we have the Cup standings real quick? KL, you pull this up. The only game that's been played in the Cup so far in our group is ours. So we are 0-1.
Riveting standings.
Riveting standings to really get into here. But here's the thing I was thinking. Remember the tiebreaker is point differential. Denver, I think, will still control their own destiny. I mean, technically they don't. Portland could run the table. But you have to imagine Portland's going to drop at least one game in this group of death. And Denver lost by like 4 points. So they're right there. If you can just win out and get a couple of these wins comfortable, I think you have a shot of still coming out of this.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that we're on our second Friday because all the Cup games are on Friday. They're going to play two games.
That's a good point, Doug.
They're going to play two games before everybody else plays.
Well, I think that you get 1 week off is the way it works. Like every team, there's like a break off.
Didn't get that.
And I think they're not just Friday. I think they might be Tuesdays as well. Who knows? If we're 3 years into the Cup, nobody knows.
Did you not consult that schedule graphic?
There's a schedule graphic?
I mean, the schedule graphic that lists every network that the game is on every day.
Is the Cup, is that a consideration? It's only on Friday now because Tuesday's Amazon.
You got to consult the graphic.
I think it really is.
Really?
I think so. But also, nobody's looking at all that. We just want them to get some wins in the Cup, man. Everybody knows that those are their favorite forwards in sports. Also, if Portland's at the top of it, you lost to them, really, you're rooting for a couple other teams because now you get an opportunity to play everyone else, especially what you said with that 4-point margin. Now you're rooting for the Spurs, who have played well, to beat them, or the Rockets. Maybe Golden State gets healthy by the time that they have to play them. So it is important for you to get that win today. Not even only for the Cup, but also you want as many wins to pile up as you can get. And this is another opportunity to pile up those wins.
Nuggets have the red court tonight. I don't think we have a picture of that, do we, Kale, lined up? We do have one lined up ready to go? All right, let's see this.
Take a look
This is the Nuggets' court. It's not the worst thing you've ever seen. I mean, look at that. Muted, I would say.
It looks like the American flag.
Well, relative to some of these other ones.
Freaking bloodbath.
It does look a little
This
red.
looks like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Well, yes, let's take a look at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, bro, look at that court. Scroll down now, Kale, so you can see what it looks like. Look at the glow on their faces off of the court. All right, go back up to that thing, man. This really does look like something from Ninja Turtles or like the old video games when there was toxic waste you had to like jump around.
This is like Nickelodeon when there's a bunch of slime on the court.
Total
It
slime.
looks like a Nickelodeon broadcast.
That honestly, not even kidding, that has to affect the game.
Yeah.
It's so bright, you know?
Well,
like,
I mean, especially when it's reflecting onto your face as a coach.
I just wonder
that
what the
might be an
ball, like
issue.
somebody throws a long pass or a bullet pass. Like, do you see it as clearly as you would in a regular court?
It almost looked glow in the dark.
Dude, somebody should have come with the football.
Is it glow in the dark?
What is the thing you put on your eyes right here?
Eye black.
Somebody should have worn some. They should have worn that for the game. Just be like, yeah,
That
I
would
need
have
it.
been good.
Honestly, these courts are so dumb. I have to do that.
We do have the Mile High City uniforms back tonight, though.
Oh, thank God.
That's maybe the only good thing about the colors being used in Ball Arena tonight.
That is a good thing. Can I give you guys a quick around the association update?
I need to see
I would love nothing more than that.
Around the G League Association, we have our first G League game tonight.
Okay.
Grand Rapids Gold. You didn't think I was going there?
Somehow I was not on this.
They played the Noblesville Boom today.
That's a new team?
Wait, what? Expansion team?
You guys don't know about the Noblesville Boom? Who would you guess they're the G League team for?
Noblesville.
Indiana.
The Indiana Pacers. Because didn't they have
Wait.
Is this the Mad Ants got rebranded?
Fort Wayne Mad Ants.
I hope. The Fort Wayne Mad Ants were awesome. Now the Noblesville Boom.
I heard nothing about this rebrand in the offseason. I heard this is a surprise.
I don't. Maybe the Mad Ants still exist and this is a whole new one. Who knows?
Is Noblesville an actual city?
Noblesville is an actual city.
Yeah, I think
That's a
Yeah,
crazy
Kale, can you
name.
Google some? Find some.
Yeah, Fort
Bro,
Wayne
the Mad Ants were like one of the best names of the G League. To the Boom.
Yeah, I missed that one.
This is like, you know what it is? Is there's something in Noblesville that they're very proud of.
Dynamite?
Yeah, like dynamite plant or something, and they're like, it's our proud tradition. Anyway,
Are they winning?
the Gold won 130 to 124.
Nice.
Deron Holmes, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line.
Okay.
Curtis Jones had 25 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals.
A bucket.
3 of 14 from 3, though, man. He got his shots
Yeah,
up.
who cares?
Who cares about it? Tamar Bates, 23 points. Kessler Edwards,
Friend of the
19
show.
points, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks.
Everybody
Yeah.
had 20. It seems
Everybody
like it was
eats, man.
146 to 140.
Everybody eats.
Still, that's a lot of stats. 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. He did a little bit of everything, man.
Ryan Bowen got his first win, 1-0.
Oh, man. You're right. Brand new coach.
I have more information on Noblesville.
Yeah, what's going on with the
Noblesville.
Boom?
Okay, so the reason they rebranded is because they don't play in Fort Wayne anymore.
Okay, makes
Noblesville
sense.
built an arena, and the phrase, the name comes from Boom Baby, which is a phrase tied to the Pacers legend Bobby Slick Leonard.
Right.
Bro, the Mad Ants. Just go with the Mad Ants. It's way better. Mad Ants, the Boom. That's a tough one, man.
The Boom sounds like it's like a Major League Lacrosse name or something.
Shout out to our guys, Kessler Edwards, Tamar Bates, Curtis Jones, and, of course, Deron Holmes. Sounds like a good start for those guys.
Yeah.
Big Val has a new deal.
Yeah.
You want to explain this thing to me?
Sure. Jake Fisher reported this. The Nuggets and Big Val quietly amended their contract for next season. And
Wasn't so quiet if it's being reported.
well, it's a valid point. That's well played. So originally, he's got this $10 million non-guaranteed deal for next season. Originally, it was non-guaranteed if he was waived by June 29th. That was the trigger date. If he was on the Nuggets past that date or on a team, he'd get that $10 million. So now that's been pushed back to July 8th. And with that pushback, he's actually going to get a guaranteed $2 million.
Yeah.
As opposed to guaranteed nothing for next season. So he'll get $2 million no matter what. And so the feeling is here, the restructured deal is going to give the Nuggets more time to decide what to do with Big Val next season, more time to trade him,
Correct.
more time to potentially see what their roster looks like and decide if they want to sign him.
I think
But
there's
that's-
almost no world where they're going to be able to sign him.
But that's my read on this. He probably won't be on the Nuggets last season, and more likely than not, they might use the $10 million as an expiring deal in a trade.
I think that's exactly what this is, a chance to move off of him. Some other team will reject the contract, so it's almost like you're trading.
You're going to trade him, and then the team just cuts him.
And then he goes, and then so it makes a good deal. And you push it back because the Nuggets need that time flexibility. Why would Jonas give it up? Well, they say, all right, here's $2 million.
Right, here's
we'll
a cool
$2 million for everything to play out the way we kind of wanted it, but to have some flexibility. It makes me think, the Nuggets kind of almost certainly already have a sense of what their situation's going to be next year. I'm not saying they know, like, okay, this is our roster next year, but pushing it back, they're just looking around the corner and saying, okay, we're going to have to make this specific maneuver, and we're setting the table for us to be able to get that done.
But also, this was probably a push of trying to get him over, just to make sure he gets some money, because I feel like that was one of the parts of him not wanting to come to Denver, so they do the right thing here, and then they make sure that he's engaged for this entire year now, too. He gets some guaranteed money coming in. He's clearly an impact player on the team, and he's a part of the rotation, so you want to make him happy now and later. So I think that this is one of those moves of, like, let's just do the right thing. We have the money to do it.
So kind of an interesting one.
Yeah.
Good for Big Val. He got an extra $2 million out of nothing.
Right.
Pretty nice.
So, I mean,
you imagine?
this also means, the Nuggets probably going to be back in the market for a backup center next season.
I mean, of course.
It also means that, maybe he's just not going to be in the NBA. Maybe he's going to go play in Europe like he might have wanted to before this season.
Can't go to Panathinaikos. They filled that spot.
With Kenneth Faried. That's probably a one-year deal, though.
Kenneth Faried for Panathinaikos.
Yeah,
It's crazy that he's still playing basketball right now.
Yeah. And it also just tells me that, look, like the Nuggets are going to be, again, financially crunched next season with Christian Brown's extension. Who knows what will happen with Peyton Watson? It doesn't seem like they're going to go over the second apron.
Well, they have Jokic's contract coming in, too.
Who?
Jokic.
Oh, yeah.
They have to
Jokic,
pay people next year.
Yeah, I mean, Jokic. So they're not going to go over the second apron. Like, that seems obvious now. And they're just kind of making plans for that, it seems like.
We talked earlier about the boom. Harrison lined up these topics, so I'm very excited to find out what Denver sports boom is about. It's boom?
The Denver sports boom, does that need any explanation? The Nuggets, championship contenders.
Yes.
The Avs, Stanley Cup contenders. The Denver Broncos have the best record in the NFL.
Do they really? The best record?
The best
I didn't realize
record in
they're
the
number
NFL.
one.
They're
Two,
8
number
and
one.
2.
Hey, nobody else 8-2?
They're 8 and 2.
Well, obviously I knew that. I'm just saying I didn't realize that nobody else had a better
Nobody
record.
else is 8 and 2.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty great time to be a Denver sports fan.
It is a pretty great time, man.
The Rockies, they just hired the dude from Moneyball.
Bro,
We'll see
I hear
about
this
that.
too. Everybody's excited about that. I was like, there's real excitement.
Is everybody excited? I don't know.
Well, you're right. Most people are checked out of the Rockies right now. But Rockies fans are very excited about this, which makes me excited.
They hired somebody from outside the organization. That's different.
Yeah.
They haven't done that in a while. They hired, a guy who helped revolutionize baseball with the Moneyball. He was Jonah Hill's character in Moneyball. But he has been working for the Cleveland Browns, which doesn't make you feel great. So you could talk yourself into it, but I mean, who knows?
Dev, just share your excitement level right now, seeing how the Avs and Broncos have been doing. What has it been like for you as a Denver sports fan?
Well, the 8-2 record is because they have one extra game than everyone else because it was Thursday night football. Because the Patriots are 7-2 right now. So there's a few teams that are 7-2.
You're right. That was the anomaly. That's why I was sitting here. I was like, I don't remember this being even
They
The Bucks,
have
I
the
think, are
best record
7-2.
in the
The
NFL.
Eagles. There's a lot of teams that
Yeah.
are 7-2, but they have the
They
8.
threw me a curveball over here.
Nobody's 8 and 2.
The other excitement about this is nobody is happy about this 8-2. This 8-2 doesn't feel like
Bro,
a real 8-2.
Hey,
I'm
Jeff,
glad
a
you
win
brought
is
this
a
up.
win,
I'm
Jeff.
glad you brought this up because I will say, when you're on, I'm obviously deep in it with the Nuggets, right? And the Nuggets right now are what, 5-2, 6-2? What are the Nuggets? 5-2.
They're not 8 and 2. I'll tell you that.
5-2. Nuggets are 5-2, and there is a certain type of fan that's just like, Cam's not making a shot. He's terrible signing. Blah blah blah. And it's like, guys, 7 games in, they're 5-2. It's a good record, and I feel the same when the Broncos last night. Horrible game.
Yeah,
Is it
that was an
encouraging?
awful
You're ready to
game.
run through a wall? Not necessarily. 8-2, man.
8-2 is
8-2.
8-2.
What are we doing?
The craziest thing about it, because everybody is upset about this 8-2.
It's crazy.
Everybody would have gave their
They're on a
left.
7-game winning streak.
They would have gave their left nut to go to 8-2 last year. Like to say, I don't care what it looks like to get 8-2.
That-
That
yeah.
also shows that they're figuring out a way every time.
Winners.
They have two of the ugliest wins in NFL history.
Yeah.
That
Very
London
Tebow-esque.
game was crazy, and last
Yeah.
night was pathetic. But guess what? They came out on top every time.
They
So-
really got a London game
it's
and a
wild.
Thursday night game
And
without
also,
breaks.
I did not know that it was Avs season. We don't
love
see
you,
the
Devs.
other guys walking through here,
Yeah.
and we usually have games the same nights as them. I haven't seen them, so I didn't know it was Avs season.
They're doing good.
They're good again.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I mean, they
I'm excited.
got a solid team.
So I am excited. So how
They're-
many times
they're
that they
8-1.
out of? So they only have one loss.
With 5
They only
overtime
have one.
losses.
Hockey's weird. Only one real loss. Bunch of overtime.
5 overtime
Worst
losses,
overtime
which you
team
still
in the
get
NHL.
a point for, Dev.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of points.
They got a lot of points.
There
man.
we go.
It is a good time, man. I like it. Why did you call it a Denver sports boom?
Well, I
Why
knew
not
we
the
were going to
Denver
talk
sports-
about the Nobletown boom. What is the name of the
Noblesville.
Noblesville boom.
So you were
So I
like,
was just trying to tie it into the other topic.
that is a nice little topic.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to speak on this boom? Because you have to fill about 1 minute.
Bo Nix is clutch.
Oh,
Dude has the clutch gene.
so you've been excited about how Bo Nix has played.
have you seen him in fourth quarters?
I have not seen him
Well,
at
he's
all. He doesn't
clutch
play
as a
well.
motherfucker.
They figure out ways to win, but also it always bothers me. You were not good for three quarters, and then you get
Yeah.
a good
Yeah,
quarter, and then
yeah.
everything else it goes
Yeah.
away.
Well, it
yeah, you
doesn't
wouldn't
go
understand
away.
it.
In all honesty, if the Avs or the Nuggets figure out how to get one more of these, and the Broncos can win one in the Sean Payton era, there's a chance the Denver is like the sports city of the 2020s, which
Bro,
is cool.
you would love that, huh?
Sports
That would
city
be
of the
incredible for
2020s.
me.
So wait, are you just
So
saying
long,
we're
Boston.
we're only 3 championships away from being the team?
I'd say,
the
I
city?
mean, double parade. What about triple parade?
Yeah, and we have 5 years to get it done.
All right, we got to get it done, man. We got to make this thing happen. Maybe we'll bet on it. Our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. Download the Bet365 app. Use the code DNVR365. Deposit $10. Place a bet of $5. Get $150 in bonus bets. Must be 21 or older. Located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Dev, it's all yours.
Oh man, all of this winning that is happening in the Mile High City, baby, and we get to win on Bet365. I bet everybody has been winning money on Bet365 in Colorado because we have the Denver sports boom. The Nuggets came into this game as 10-point favorites, and man, I'm gonna go Denver minus 10. I think that they're gonna handle business today. I think that they're just a little bit too small for the Nuggets, and I think the Nuggets are going to take advantage of that. Also, they want the cup. So this is the way to get the cup. Let's go minus 10 Denver. I'm going to go over 230 in this game because I think that the Warriors are capable of putting up points. I know that Denver is able to allow teams to put up points, and they're also going to score a bunch of points. I like the
Talking
over.
about a very good defense, man. Number
30.
4 defense. Come on.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to go over. We typically see over games. This is 230, so it seems like it's low. It's not. 230 is a lot. On the other side, we're going to start here with Jonathan Kuminga. I know for a fact that he's going to get some buckets. He wants to score. That is the only thing he's here for. That is what he's going to try to do. He had a really good game that first one and then stopped scoring. They stopped looking for him because Curry got hot in that game. They don't have a Curry to get hot in this game. I think it's him and Isaiah Moody show, honestly, which is weird because those are the two that was on the outside looking in, and now they have a spot on the team. So it's obvious who their best scorer is. It's Jonathan Kuminga. Start with that right now. Bet365 is not just your ordinary sports book. They have more options than other sports book. If you go to player props and you scroll down, they have one-of-a-kind bet. They have Jimmy Butler over 7.5 free throws attempted.
What?
7.5. You could go to free throws attempted, and you could go to made. This is one that I'm gonna be following the Thunder to see how many attempts SGA can get. Jimmy Butler is secretly a merchant, a free throw merchant. I'm gonna go over. I'll take the over on this one. Nice. For the Nuggets side of things, tonight's the night for me for the three-pointers bet. I think we see a switch that happens. I just feel like this is the night for it. I'm going to go over 1.5 three-pointers for Cam Johnson.
Is this the night?
I
Really?
think that this is the night.
Tonight's the night?
I think this is the night. You want to know why I think it's the night? They have his line extremely low because it hasn't been good.
Yeah.
My next leg of this bet, I'm going with Cam Johnson. I'm sticking with this one. This one is calling me. It's 10.5 points. That's not too much for Cam Johnson. I think they're going to try to go after him.
He's only gotten more than hit this one time.
And tonight is the day that it changes.
All right.
I like the 10.5. We had it as a minus 105. That's not enough. He's going to get the points in this one. So I'm going to go 10.5. A boost bet to add to a parlay in this one is Peyton Watson. They have him to just record a single assist. He had 3 assists in the last game. He's also had 1 assist in every single game. So I don't understand why they would think that he's not going to get an assist in this one. This is an opportunity for him to take over with that second unit. I don't think the Warriors' second unit is that good. He's going to get extended time. He's going to probably have the ball in his hands. 1 assist is all we're going to root for, so let's make sure that we get
That's
that
a crazy line, man.
I have a rare under bet in this one, but I'm pretty sure it's going to hit. I don't think that Jamal's going to be looking to set the offense today. Something tells me he's not going to be trying to pass. This might be a scoring game for him, but his line at 5.5 assists, too high for me. I think that it's going to be an under. I think he's going to try to shoot the ball more. He also has to find his groove, which he has not lately. So 5.5 assists, too low. Too high for me. Our defensive bet is Jokic. His stocks are at 2.5. He's been getting this in steals alone. They call him the Cookie Monster. He's one of the best, defenders, like as far as stealing the ball in the NBA. You could get the blocks or the steals. I think he gets this in steals. Last game he got it in steals alone. 2.5 stocks. I like it. Another bet that we have is Jokic assists. They're too high because it's 10.5. I think that's too low. They tried to up it a little bit. It's not enough. And if we think he's getting 10.5 assists, we know what we're going with. It is.
Love it.
Jokic, triple-double as the lock, baby. He's going to get that. Let's make sure he gets the triple-double. I think he gets the triple-double in the third quarter. I think he gets the triple-double to start the third quarter.
I love it.
Let's just make sure that we get paid off of it, baby.
I got one for you here. I'm very curious. Do you remember the last game they played? Jokic took 13 three-pointers.
13 three-pointers.
Now, Aaron Gordon, they left open early, and he made a bunch. They adjusted and said, we're going to leave Jokic open. I think right from the tip tonight, they tried to say, we can't beat these guys guarding them. We're going to have to beat them by forcing Jokic to take some shots. I think he comes out and knocks down a couple threes in the first quarter tonight.
I like that. I'm sure that his line is
1.5.
Over. He took 13.
Over. I think he's only going to take like 7 tonight.
That's
but
enough.
still, 7,
That's
I think
enough.
he'll hit 2.
Yeah, he'll get 2. I mean, he's coming off a pretty hot game from 3, right? Or was that 2 games ago?
He's been making it a little bit lately.
Yeah.
Been making it. We got any super chats, Scale?
Just one.
Shout out to Peter Duck. The worst part of the NBA Cup has to be the courts.
I think the worst part is how they had one game on the NBA last night because they had to make room for the cup.
Yeah, we should make a list. Top 10 worst things about the cup.
It'd be a long,
That'd be a good
long
list.
show. All right, everybody, we're going to go do a watch along, which is right over there. Hit the like button. Meet us over there.
We all silly like the mayor.